So, a few things need to be noted. One is that the potentials are there. Mining them and developing them is a problem. And then you also then have, over the years, a system where the government has also failed in helping to develop that. Or when institutions that are supposed to help develop those talents shape and groom those talents to achieve better potential, value propositions, fail to do so. And I'll bring to light the point I just made now with these few examples. Because the creative industry is the second largest employer of labor after Agric. So where you have farmers and all that, the next largest employer of labor, of youths especially in Nigeria, is the creative industry. But you see, government over time have failed to realize that this large industry needs development, needs support, and even needs structure. But you see, government has looked at the areas where they get the large chunks of money and helped those sectors to grow and failed to help our sector to grow. At the time government built the National Theatre, it was called the National Arts Theatre because it represented all arts. You would have thought that going with that policy, there should be a national policy that also targets development of the arts, but they did not. So they built the National Arts Theatre, achieved the purpose it was built for, because it was not built to develop the arts, it was built to dam the West that excluded us from the Committee of International Nations because we're a military government, and the military government felt, okay, for damming us, we'll build the National Theatre, we'll organize a Festival of Arts and Culture, and we'll build the National Theatre with the design of a soldier's cap. Though we borrowed it from the Bulgarian replica of the Bulgarian. But you see, the purpose of it was achieved when Festac was done, and after Festac was done, government did not think they had need for it again. Now, after building that kind of place, you would have just situated like 4 or 5 places around there and started a college of arts. And college of creative arts, so that people can... The National Theatre itself would have helped to blossom a lot of talents that would have helped by now.
There are quite a number of people who still trace their professional history to the national.
When I came to Lagos as a budding comedian between 1989 and 1990, National Theatre was where everybody went to tap from experiences of people who were before us. You met people like Tunji Shotimiri. You met people like the Oladipo Theatre people, Jide Kosoko, Ojo Oladipo Theatre, Baba Suwe, all of these people, Oga Bello, they were that's the Oga Yellow, what's that? Yellow?
Alabi Yellow.
Alabi Yellow. Yeah. All of them were coming like Tongo Oni and all those. So you gained from their experiences. So it was an informal education. Yeah. You get an informal education from those places. But you see, government did not push it. But government set up PTI for people who were interested in petroleum industry. They set up War College for people who were interested in, they set up... Then they set up TV College, which was important to feed NTA. And also, but you see, gradually, government then neglected NTA. And I'll say neglected NTA because the things that other stations did to grow were not done in those stations that belong to a national committee. Then you find that the creative industry was now running, as we're growing, was now running on an informal and unstructured educational drive. So it meant that if you wanted to be a tailor, there's no school to go and learn it. If you wanted to learn textile design, you could go to Yabatech. All right? But if you wanted to be a cinematographer, which school did you go to in this country? No. Abegi, you met Lemi Garioku, all those if you wanted to be a graphic artist or something.